Fam, what is cracking? It is your girl Lillian Frances, and today I'm gonna show y'all how to cook up a glitchy melodic sequence in Waves CR8 Sampler. So here's the final sound we're gonna be creating. Now let's go see how we actually created that. Basically, any sample will work for this, but I really like the melodic content of this. Now the first thing I'm going to do is engage this freeze right here, and this essentially turns the CR8 into a granular synthesizer, whereby I can use my offset button to select different parts along my sample, and then Waves is going to play a tiny little fraction of sound right there and loop it. This is already sounding pretty cool, but I want to take it a step further and modulate the offset location. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my modulations tab, head over to M1, turn on the sequencer, and find a good shape for the sequencer. I'm going to use this third shape, but you can use whichever one you want. And then I'm going to apply this modulation to my offset by simply dragging and dropping, and then hovering over M1, clicking and dragging up till it's at 100. Now I'm going to bump the rate up to be 16th notes, and then I'm going to switch my offset to start at about 0.297. Cool, now just for funsies, I'm also going to assign this modulation to the width and to the panning, and this is going to add some movement to my sample. Sweet, I'm also going to engage the filter and assign the modulation to the cutoff. Now I'm going to pump up the drive to around 9, and we've got this. Sweet, it's almost ready, but I also want to switch the playback mode over to voice because I think it sounds a little smoother. So let's listen to this in the context of a song. That is a serious vibe. Now, I love using this approach in CR8 because you always come up with something different. You can really easily find cool new patterns and melodies by just playing around with the offset here and also changing up the sequence and the rate. So it's a really easy way to spark a ton of creativity and come up with something new that you never would have thought of otherwise. Cool fam, well thanks for joining in on this little production session. I hope you have fun playing around with the CR8, and remember, there are no boundaries. Have fun, experiment, and just enjoy the process of making music. I'm Lillian Frances. I'll catch you next time.